Neverthere is a narrative-driven tabletop role-playing game podcast. This season, we're using the Dungeons & Dragons 5e rules. Kinda. Sometimes the language on this podcast can get a little spicy. But if that doesn't bother you, my name's Will, and I play Six.
I'm Bruce, and I'm the voice of Archie.
I'm Fraser, and I play Margbark.
My name is Emily, and I'm the voice of Osiris.
And I'm your Dungeon Master Tanner, and this is what happened on the last episode of Neverthere, the Neverthere.
Our party had no time to grieve the disintegration of their steadfast companion, Merrick Harin. Instead, they had to end Guillard Cantelli and free Perosha from his curse of undeath. With the deed done, a morose Archie decided to deliver the news and a few fists to Chandri Aberlane. Rest in peace, Harin.
The sun rises at dawn on a new day. You all spent the night resting in one of the more together houses nearby. And as the sun seeps through the cracks of this nearly dilapidated building, you all rise, somber and with some purpose. What are you doing?
Probably committing another felony assault, I have a feeling.
If there's no cops.
Yeah, there's no cops, no laws, baby. We're here. We're in it.
Oh, well then I found the place of my people, and I'm not leaving.
All the people are dead, so you oof,
Even better.
Never mind. That doesn't feel great.
Archie, is Chandri dead? Did you kill him?
Maybe.
What a Margbark answer of you. Maybe.
It's a possibility.
Oh, well, I just wanted everybody that cared about Harin to be here.
Then him showing up would be, how do I put this polite? Fucking irrelevant.
I don't, maybe you're right.
I don't believe that man held an ounce of anything for Harin in his heart, so as far as I'm concerned, fuck him, and if he did die, good.
It seemed more like Chandri kept Harin around out of convenience more than care or feelings.
Because Harin was effective, precisely, yeah. And to be honest, the only reason why I didn't choke the life out of Chandri in the middle of the fucking street is because his son was there, and considering my history, that just didn't really leave a great taste in my mouth, so.
Well, I guess we should bury Harin now. We've got a lot of things to do.
But here, in this place, it doesn't seem like the right place to lay him to rest.
We can at least give him a memorial service.
I agree with Margbark. I don't think we should bury him here.
Are we going to carry his ashes with us?
Yep.
Do you know where his significant other lives?
Nope.
Or who they are?
Nope.
Are they male or female? I think he said he had a husband.
I don't know. But I'm going to carry this plant with me until we find a proper place.
Maybe Chandri knows.
I mean, I could go. We could try to go find Chandri, and I could beat it out of him. In fact, I think that actually might be a good idea. It's probably pretty cathartic.
Sounds
too.
kind of fun, actually.
We could just ask him. We don't have to beat him again.
Chandri Pinata.
If
But
he's
that's
alive.
the fun part. Beating him is the fun part. That's the cathartic part.
You think maybe he might have learned his lesson at this point?
I don't know. You know, probably not. So maybe one of you should do the talking.
Maybe. I think we should at least say a few words for Harin, and then maybe just figure out a way to transport his remains to his loved ones after that.
Well, I mean, we do have a, room full of portals. I'm sure we could probably get close, assuming we could figure out where he was. from.
Yeah, that's not a bad thought. That's a good thought. But I still think it's right to say a few words right now.
A few words. All right, let's go.
Don't worry, I'll start. Hard. You were so cool. I wish that I could have been you a couple times. Maybe less kid stabbing. But you did.
No.
You always were helpful. And I appreciate that about you, Hard. May you rest in peace.
Okay, I'll go next. Haran was a strong and compassionate man. He was very scary, and I would never talk shit to him. Out of all the people I ever saw stab a child, he was second best. Amen.
Oren was he was a badass. He was great at murdering. Oren did what he had to do for Arcus, and he was a better man than Chandri will ever be for that town.
Osiris, would you like to say anything?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't know Chandri as long as you guys. But
I
he
would count
seemed-
that as a blessing. And you also just said Chandri.
You said
Oh, I
Hard,
meant-
not Hard. We're talking about Hard.
Skirt. Record scratch. Skirt.
Skirk.
Woo. Rewind. Unfortunately, I.
Rewind.
What kind of fucking rewrite noise was that?
Somebody didn't grow up with VHSs.
I can't make a fucking VH rewind sound,
VH?
unfortunately.
Got that?
VHS
Okay,
tape.
thank you.
Fuck you.
She did
All
it right. She said
Okay.
VH
All right, we're
sound.
done.
That's what the S stands for.
There you go. Boom.
Oh,
No! No!
I'm well aware.
All right. ATM machine. Anyways,
I quit.
KMS myself.
I quit even harder.
I can't be serious.
SMH my damn head.
All right,
Okay.
shh, everybody.
Unfortunately, I didn't know Haran as long as you guys have. But he seems pretty cool, and he always told really good stories by the campfire, like the Shiverfest story. That was pretty good, right? He always was ready to fight and defend the people that he cared about the most. And I really don't think I deserve to be here alive right now. I think Haran should definitely be the one to be here in my place. But
I think that means he cared about you.
all I can say is I'm eternally grateful for him, and I will make sure that I stay alive in Haran's honor. Osiris gives a thumbs up, and as she's holding the plant, Osiris has not let go of the plant. She's been holding it this whole time.
Slept with it in her
In her
fucking-
hands, yes. Little Harmon. Tanner, Osiris would like to cast a 3rd level spell called Speak with Plants.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to talk to this plant now, you guys. Hello, plant.
What does the magic look like when you do this?
What
Like-
is it? Let me see.
Like,
Hold on.
what sort of energy comes out? Paint
No,
me a
just
scene
you
of
paint
this
it
being-
yourself, Emily. Don't look it
I'm
up.
trying to see. It's verbal and semantic. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I was trying to see what
Somatic.
Somatic, not semantic.
Semantics.
Semantic.
Whatever.
No.
Semantics.
Don't you sit here, Will. Will, don't you sit here and fucking say semantic
Semantics.
or somatic. Like, you don't fucking do it every time, too.
I do it. I probably do.
Hey, guys, are we going to argue about semantics here?
Yeah, but do
All
your,
right,
do your
what
cool
is
thing.
what is semantics again?
Hands.
What-
means you speak.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm sorry. It means you
Osiris-
use your hands.
Use your
Yes.
hands, yeah.
And stuff.
Sorry.
Osiris is holding little plant in dust in her left hand, and she says her little fancy words, and then like does like a little spin around the top of the plant, and it like this green dust, like magical green dust, falls onto the plant, and yeah, she salt bays.
Oh,
she
God.
salt
Oh,
bays,
God, I
like
hate
twiddles
it.
her little
It
fingers
doesn't work.
down onto
Yeah,
the plant. What do you mean it doesn't work? No,
You killed
No.
Hard again.
Yeah.
she salt bays the plant.
you salt the earth that the plant is currently living in. Okay.
Yes.
You let this down onto the plant, and you could see the leaves rise a bit and kind of move sort of on the breeze with these particles that you've let down. It
That was the only way to bring Guillard back to life. It sprouts into Guillard and he's dead.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It was actually Guillard the whole time.
No. Osiris, in her state of shock, tried to cast Revivify on Haren's ashes, and then this little plant showed up. So it's got to mean something.
That shit sounds like Haran. Just make it sound like Haran.
You see it's the plant jumps off of your hand and finds a child and stabs it.
about to say that fucking thing. That's
Picks up a little twig and stabs the nearest germinating seed.
Oh my god. Okay. Read me speak with plants. Tell me what speak with plants is.
It literally,
It
you speak with
doesn't
plants.
just say, "Hey, guess what, bitch? You speak with a plant."
It says, hey, you talk and plants talk back. Whoa.
Speak with plants. You can question the plants about events in the spells area within the past day, gaining information about creatures that have passed, weather, and other circumstances. You can also turn difficult terrain caused by plant growth into ordinary terrain for the duration of 10 minutes.
What a wild spell. How many fucking things does it do?
A lot.
Okay, all right. So it is limited sentience, right? So like, go ahead. What did you ask? Horrinifus Magnificus.
All Osiris said was just, hello, little plant.
Okay, its leaves, like I said before, sort of fluctuate and raise. You know, if you see those time lapses of plants when they follow the sun, it's that sort of movement.
It didn't say anything back.
It has not said anything back, no.
Okay. I can't help that you popped up out of nowhere after I tried to revive Haran. Are you Haran or some form of them?
The plant shrugs.
And then it stabs the child.
Well, I don't really know what much we can do with you, but we would like to give you a proper burial. If you know anything about Haran's life, we'd like to find their spouse.
At this point, Deneth enters the room behind you. And he says, Deneth is sort of, but he's up here. Okay. Sorry for eavesdropping, but Haran was his last name. His spouse took his name as well. Haran's first name was Merrick, and his husband was Renium. And
Oh, interesting.
Renium lived in Arcus, or lives in Arcus. I don't know why I'm speaking in past tense. It's only Haran who died, but
I have a sense that Rhenium might not be in Arcus anymore.
why would Renium not be in Arcus?
I feel like no one is in Arcus.
I don't know. Haran seemed like they remembered their spouse.
Also, Dennis, you just remembered him as well.
Why wouldn't I remember information?
Well, you know what? That's not important, but that's good information. Thank you.
Yeah, Markbart, they gotta still be alive.
I guess you're right. If he remembers them, then they have to be alive.
Well, alive is not necessarily true, but not swallowed by the Neverthere.
They have to not be gone.
I'm not certain. I don't know what to say.
This again. Okay, Deneth, who else do you remember from Arcus? We'll wait.
I'm not going to go over a list. I was going to apologize. I'm
Just anyone. Just anyone at all. Anyone.
Frank, the guy who sold biscuits in the street.
Oh, Frank made it. Okay, wow.
I don't look. He turns to you, Archie. I came to apologize. I know what you attempted to do, to talk to my father as if he cared for another human being. And I know you said bring him here if he needed healing, but he's just a little roughed up. He'll make it through. I don't.
Unfortunate.
Look, he's not.
Sorry. I meant to say that in my head, not out loud.
It's fine, I guess. He's not all bad, right? Like there's some things. He's not.
Oh, so he
did-
was a good dad.
No,
He's a good person then.
no.
He cares about your mom?
He did. He does. She's gone.
Oh, your mom's dead.
Yes.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. It's been long enough now that I don't think about it too often. Look, he was okay for Arcus. He understands who to put in charge of things. He put Haran in charge of things. And Merrick Haran did the job every time if it aligned with his morals. Which, now that Tanner, says that, the stabbing of a teenager, it aligned with his morals.
Yep.
He put.
I mean,
Hey,
dude, you know,
There's morality
they
in
were
that.
invaders.
they were of draftable age.
Yeah. If it needed to be done to protect Arcus or to protect his charge, Merrick Haran would do it without hesitation every time.
Well said.
Thank you. I went to school to talk better.
I'm sorry that I spanked you.
Oh, fuck. I had forgotten all about that. I had genuinely taken that from my memory, and now you've brought up that. I need to see a therapist about that, honestly.
Yeah, Six, that was kind of strange. You probably shouldn't bring that up again.
I feel like there's probably
Six,
a lot.
have you heard of a kink before?
All right. Well,
Oh, God. I'm.
What's a kink? Is it like Belloc? And I explained it in great detail.
All right. I'm.
Yes, it's just like that. Just
shit.
like
He
Belloc.
just leaves.
Oh shit! What's that over there?
Hey, where's Dredge?
Dredge. Oh, you can ask the kid.
Deneth, where's my first mate, Dredge?
If you're done talking about kinks and my involvement in them with the yeah, okay. Dredge is on the boat.
Okay, very good. I hope he's preparing the ship for our sail.
I don't know that we're gonna need a ship anymore. Markbark,
What do you mean? Of course, we always need a ship.
we should have access to Viere's portals now. I think that we should head back to the observatory.
and maybe make a slight detour to Casterhaven because I have two scientists from Casterhaven whom I need to commit lobotomies on.
What's a lobotomy?
What's a lobotomy?
It's kind of like Belloc.
And I explained it in great detail.
A new sex thing.
I mean, actually, yeah. Except you go up the nose with a spike,
You could do that in someone's nose.
and then well, in my case, I'm going to keep driving until I uncover their brain, and I'm going to take it out of their head, similarly to how they dug around in your head, Six.
I would drive, but I don't have a license.
What?
Just
Bad.
Bad.
Hey,
Terrible.
what if we go to the observatory now?
Hmm.
Shouldn't we go to the observatory, the big place we were all at?
I'm quite interested in this portal travel. Have we decided where all these portals go? Can we just go anywhere we want in any portal? Or do they have specific destinations?
Well, we tried to ask Tether about that, but he wouldn't really tell us. So maybe he will now.
Can I take my ship with me?
Probably not, considering, how in the hell are you going to get in that fucking room? Ship's pretty large.
Damn, you're right. Well, we'll have to come back for it.
Just have Dredge sail it to the nearest river mouth of wherever we teleport.
Fair point. I don't know if he can sail it by himself, but I know he's well-trained seaman.
Well, send Deneth with him.
I don't know if I want to. Being on a boat for an extended period of time really makes one start to smell ripe.
There's water right off the side of it, right? Like you could just, when it stops, jump into it.
Have you seen what's been in the waters of most of the places we've traveled together?
I didn't say do it here, because not everywhere's like here.
Wait, so this... Well, think about the implications of this, though. If these bodies were in the river here, and the river flows out of the lake in Perotia and out towards the sea, do you think all the rivers connected here would be affected by...
Oh, well, probably right up until it hit the ocean, in which the salt would probably take care of it, maybe.
Yeah, but the towns and
Nasty.
stuff that use the water, the farmlands... Well,
Hey, it's compost. Free compost, right?
yeah, sure. I don't think that's how it works, but,
Dead bodies make fantastic manure.
yeah, but rotting people make for disease. I'm not in charge. I'm leaving. Would you like me to inform my father of anything or Dredge of anything? I'm going to head back that way.
Are you leaving with your father or by yourself?
Who else will I leave with? If
Well, you can't go. You probably can't go back to Arcus, so that's a problem. Because
why can't
well, you might be able to.
I go back to Arcus?
Oh, you might be able. Chandri probably can't go back to Arcus, which I mean, in hindsight, is
Has Deneth been in touch with a stone? Is that why he remembers
no,
I don't
not that we know
everything.
of.
people
Yeah, not
from
that you know
Arcus
of.
and such?
Well, I
Not
mean,
everyone in Arcus
we don't-
died.
Yeah,
The smoke monster didn't kill everyone. He was chasing after us.
as far as we know, at least.
Yeah, it's fair.
Look, I'll have to deal with my father and figure out what that means for my future or what's going to happen. I don't know. I believe he kept it secret enough to where no one in Arcus or the courts of Velia would know about what he's done here. That's why he hired you. He might argue that he should stay here, but I don't know how we would even handle the cleanup of this area.
Oh, I'm not. It's not his attempted coup d'état of Perotia is the problem. It's the fact that he aided and abetted one of the Crown's number one wanted men in an escape. That means he can probably never return to court again.
Oh, right. And all things considered, that is one of the only truly badass things my father has ever done.
I mean, I have a small shred of. No, I don't actually. But yeah, So anyway, the fact is, you I don't know if you can return because they'll probably ask you where in the hell your father is. Which, anyway, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Point is, you should probably, I don't know, either figure out how to sail or murder very quickly because you're probably going to need those skills.
Well, I suppose I could always stay on the boat with Dredge, and if you'll still have me, Captain.
I think for now that's probably the best idea. How about this? You go back to the ship with your father and Dredge. Dredge will pilot the ship and take you somewhere safe. It sounds like your father is in a pretty bad way right now after his run-in with Archie. He needs someone to care for him, and it won't be Dredge, trust me.
Well, would it make more sense for now, if we don't have a particular place to go and the boat doesn't have a captain, for Dredge to, just try and find a place to dock along the river that's the closest to wherever you're going, to the portals you were talking about? And then we can all just...
I mean, sure, that makes perfect sense, and I would tell you where that was if I knew where we were going, but unfortunately, I don't yet. So, like I said, Dredge will make the decision. He is captain, temporarily, of course. He will make the decision on where is safe to take you and your father. I trust him with my life, and of course yours as well.
All right. I'll relay that information. So the boy leaves?
Good deal. No more Chandri.
No more maybe.
Maybe.
Should we give the plant to them and have them deliver it to Argus, or should we do something with the plant?
It may be difficult for us to hold on to a plant where we're going, at least, and keep it in one piece all at the same time.
I don't know that Chandri's the most qualified to deliver that news?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Why don't you just wrap the fucking plant up and put it in his backpack?
Ah, yes, the N-sport of holding. It will be safe there.
Give me a
Please.
survival
I turn
check.
around and
All of
show
you.
my backpack.
21.
That is a natural 10.
I got a 17.
I got a 2.
Okay. 6, over in the corner of this building, you see a box. You go over and you open the box, and inside is something you recognize immediately as a Ziploc bag of holding.
Oh, guys. Guys, look at
I want
this.
to be at that one in your back pocket.
Wait, hold on. Is it the easy zip kind
Yeah,
or
it's
like
got
the
the little
piece of
thing
shit?
on
Oh,
the
it's
back.
got the little
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, that's the best.
Yes, put it in here and I'll put it in my chest cavity.
Okay. No, we should put that inside the water bottle pocket of the Yansport of Holding.
Yeah, okay. And actually, in that box too, 6, you also see the brawny of ever moistness.
Brawny of ever moistness. Guys, this is perfect for plants. I don't know why we would have done it any other way. So I put the plant inside the Ziploc bag with the ever moistness brawny.
I hate that.
For anyone that doesn't know, brawny paper towel.
Paper towel. Yeah.
And I don't think we should close up the bag all the way. The plant needs to breathe. And Osiris gets her little decanter of endless water, or whatever it's called, and pours some water in the dust, and she grabs some dirt from the ground too and kind of packs it in there too.
Your spell lingers. You could tell the plant is happy.
I like this plant. Maybe we should keep this plant.
Well, I think it would be best to give it to Harin's partner,
Well-
but we'll see if they even want it.
For now, I mean.
Okay. And I put it into the bag and we're going and we're doing and we're leaving.
We're going and we're
Are
doing.
you guys going to
And
the
we're walking.
Glass
and
Dome
we're
Observatory?
walking.
Yeah, we're going to
Yes.
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 Let's go do.
If we have to.
You all make your way back to the observatory. When you're outside, you don't hear the familiar noises that indicates Grower is still moving nearby. The spell that once blocked the front door is not there. In its place is something a little different. This sort of weak energy field that surrounds the entire building.
Is it like a barrier, or is just you feel it when you pass through it kind of thing?
Roll Arcana.
Well, I got a 7, so no, it's a 6.
Yes.
Cool. I walk through it.
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
You
good.
walk through
Alright,
it,
done.
you open the front door, and you're inside. Does anyone else want to check the force field? Are you guys following?
Following in.
I want to check the force field.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
5.
Yes.
I walk through it.
Okay. All right. You all walk inside, and what you see in here are familiar decaying faces still standing. The empties over in that corner as you walk farther into the observatory. Parrot there with their missing toes.
Parrot, you made it.
Bean.
All right, you might not.
Parrot, you made it. Bean!
Parrot! Bean!
I love you,
I
Bean.
hug Parrot.
Bean!
Bean!
It hugs you back.
Oh, Parrot, I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so glad you're here.
Me too.
Me too.
All right, guys. I turn away from Parrot.
Okay, well,
Now
I
what?
guess we go see Tether. If Parrot's still alive, I imagine Tether made it as well.
Did Barber make it?
No, that'd be a negative. I actually found his shears when I was
Oh.
going to find Chandri to punch him in the face.
Oh,
I
that's
mean-
sad.
Have a discussion with him about Orin.
Tanner, how are Parrot's hands, arms, whatever got affected by that thing looking?
I mean, gone.
Oh, great. Okay.
So he's just a torso?
No, I mean, he just doesn't have arms because he stuck them
No.
through the...
No, he doesn't have toes. It wasn't
No.
his
I thought he
arms.
had
He,
his
like-
toes. Yeah, I thought his toes disintegrated.
Oh, was it his... Okay.
Okay. You guys move back into the next segment of the Glass Dome Observatory. You can see that the door to Cantelli's war room is currently closed after it was haphazardly placed back on the hinges. The door to Tether's portal room is open, however.
I think that Tether is our next stop. But do we know where we want to go?
Archie looks around for a second. Is anybody besides us in here?
No.
I punch Cantelli's door open.
You punch this thing, and you just see his head in his hands, and you can see that he's taken off his gauntlet and he's removed his helmet, and it's just these scarred, decaying hands, and the same with his head. Just a constant wound. And he removes his hands from his face and looks up at you. The only thing that stands out as not something that is constantly in pain are his incredibly piercing blue eyes that look up at you as he sighs with his raspy voice.
I didn't know where you went. I figured you'd still be in the castle, so...
I was in the castle all night, just trying to move through the places I had nearly forgotten. I decided to come to someplace familiar, and you once again punched down my door.
It's kind of our thing.
I don't know.
What do you mean? All I did was open it.
You punched the door.
Yeah, open it. Yeah, well,
That's not-
I don't want
Is
to...
that,
Wait, do you
is
not-
that not the same thing?
You think punching doors is the way to open doors?
I've never done it any other way, Archie.
I mean... it's open.
Are you conflating punching and knocking?
And opening.
What's knocking?
Are you idiots?
What?
Well, to be fair, my character sheet does have an 8 in intelligence.
We're part of a guild. You may have heard of it. It's called the Door Punchers Guild of Atoria.
It's a shirt.
Merchandise available at netherrealm.com.
Yes.
No. Bad.
I'm so glad somebody picked that up. Thank you.
Are these the manners that they are teaching out in the world today?
It's awful mean for some to say to people that just helped you kill your brother.
You're making a lot of leaps in terms of your mental process. Okay, look, thank you for helping me deal with Guillard. As you can see, this place is nearly back to the way it was. Empty and dead. True dead. Somehow Tether has kept this place safe for them. I do not know the intricacies of what he has done.
Wait, yeah, that's one of the reasons I was looking for you. Why are you still alive?
I never died. This is a curse my brother put upon me. To be ever dying. To feel the constant pain of injury. To never heal from wounds. To have old scars reopen. To be covered in torn flesh. Inside and out my throat. Do you think this is my voice? Think I sounded like this always? I was a tenor.
Maybe you could meet Saint Sebastian.
Who is Saint Sebastian?
He could probably give you.
You know what? It's no, probably not. You probably don't. You probably want nothing to do with him. To be blatantly honest.
It sounds like you've had your fill of curses, and
Yeah.
he probably just want to bestow another one upon you, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it.
But they're good curses.
That's an oxymoron.
There's no such thing as a good curse.
That's what I said.
I don't know. It's been pretty good for me.
Did you read the contract?
What contract?
There was no contract. It was all verbal.
You made an agreement with no contract.
Yes. I signed a contract with death.
You signed a contract.
Well, I had my fingers crossed, so it doesn't count for me.
I don't think that's how it.
No take backsies.
You're telling me that it's not like it's going to have any sort of effect.
I shook his hand.
Like I said, my fingers were crossed, so it's probably fun.
I did shake his hand.
All right, you are telling me if I've already seen death appear to destroy the crown. I have seen you do unthinkable things, and to be honest, you didn't even allow me the honor of ending my brother. So I don't know what more I can give to you other than the access to Tether and his magic, or fuck anything else in the city. Whatever you want is you may have.
Maybe you can start with telling us what you know about the 6 stones.
I have told you all I know. They were from the Withering Palace in the Woundrise Mountains. We took them from there, and for you to have them now means that Barca left with them again. We returned them.
What do you think about this one? And I open up my chest cavity, pull out the chessboard, put the knight in the right place, and open the chessboard and pull out the smaller stone.
As you take it out, you collapse to the ground.
No, I take it out. It's still in my hand.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I just like to point out that Six clearly does not think before he acts.
As 6 collapses to the ground, you can see tendrils coming out of the small stone that still sits in his hand, and small tendrils creeping out of the stone around you. That should not be outside or exposed to the stones here.
Yep, right, I'm working on it. Hold on. I undo what Six just did.
Okay.
It's like having a 4-year-old brother who can brain people.
Yeah, what about that stone?
I don't know about that stone. It is more of a shard. A leftover piece. I wouldn't be able to discern that from any other. They are jagged white stones. Perhaps that was broken off.
Well, how
of
about
one.
this one?
And I flip the Jansport of holding around, reach down in it, and I pull
The
out
room
the stone.
goes fucking nuts.
Put it away.
Without the
Oh,
original
God, I'm sorry,
spell
I'm sorry.
here, the room is filled with darkness and only barely dissipates before reaching out to the stone and touching it by the time Margbark puts it back in the bag.
The fuck are you doing? You saw what happened last time. You think that shit just goes away? You think that this spell was something my brother had cast?
Oh, kinda.
No.
What is this? What is the blackness that happens every time these stones come out? Why is this happening?
I don't know. Everything is connected. These stones take power from the mountains, take power from the palace. Whatever was sealed there, whatever we released, is seeped into every inch of all of this. And when certain things make contact, when it calls it. It is here in every part of my city. It is part of Perosha as much as the stones itself, because it is embedded its darkness into the heart of what makes this whole place. The mountains are the source of its power. Somehow, the wound itself is part of it. Everything, if you look down, have you ever peered into the chasm, into the expanse down beneath the wound as it reaches down into the water?
No.
It's woundstone all the way down.
Oh.
So, if we think in terms of historical events, at some point something powerful caused the continent to split, the wound to happen, the mountains to rise, and then someone built the palace in the mountains and somehow tapped into the power of either what was sealed away that broke out, or I don't know. I can only fathom what was actually done.
Well,
But that palace held back the beast.
well, guys, and Fieri, I think we're headed to Drosden Mill. That's the only place that we know a stone could be. Can these portals take us anywhere?
You would have to talk to Tether. I would assume so. But he is making this spell here, protecting everyone inside, and talk with him.
Well, then what the hell are we waiting for? Let's go talk to Tether.
I agree. Thank you. If there's anything else you could think of, Fieri, tell us now, or forever hold your peace.
Why would you not come back here?
I guess we
Want
will.
to access one portal?
Oh no, that's true.
Like I said, he doesn't think things through.
I don't. Would you like to see the stone again?
No.
Okay. Let's go to Tether. Tether!
Okay. As you guys move out, we made it to level 10, and we were supposed to say some of the cool
shit.
stuff.
Oh,
we
yeah,
got.
level
So let's
10.
take a moment.
Hey, I forgot
wish
to
I had
level
done
up.
that.
I need
Oh, fuck.
help.
Oh no.
All right, we're going to talk about it next time. Good thing I didn't have any battles planned for today.
Yeah, okay. We'll talk first thing next session. We're talking about, because we never do that. We're bad about that. We never say
Leave
what
this
we
in the
get.
recording. It's funny.
Yeah.
I wish I had fucking leveled up.
Okay. All right. You guys head over into Tether's room. You can see him there in the corner. It seems like he's sleeping.
Tether, wake up.
Like a story. I am, You look at him as he starts to wake up, and he looks very tired, very taxed. Hello there, sir. I'm sorry I'm not my normal cheery self. I'm kind of under a bit of stress here, trying to keep all this together. What can I help you with?
Tether, hold on just a second. And I look at Pudridge.
Oh, sure, Pudridge can be there, yeah.
Yeah, Pudridge, the other guys are on the boat. You should go there too. Bye.
I don't particularly want to go back with them. There's so much history here to uncover and solve and be a part of. I just, no one has this sort of access.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I just want to make sure that you were in our story. I love you.
Did you just really want to make the DM do two voices at once?
Yes. Hey, can you talk to us the same time we're talking to Tether? Tether, where do your portals go? Also, Pudridge, please tell me what you think of it.
Well, sir, I go to your mom's house.
Got him.
Right into her portal.
All right.
My god.
Hey, got
Wow. I've been in there before.
Oh my god. Can we?
For everyone who doesn't realize this, Tanner just killed 3 people in here today.
Okay.
I want to go
all right.
home.
Oh. Okay, Tether, where do the portals go?
Sir, I can set up a portal to take you anywhere if that's what you're asking me for. I don't, at this point, I don't think I could just keep on popping up portals willy-nilly. If I do that, then I'm going to run out of my magic, and then the people inside here are going to go like the people outside here at this point.
Wait. If one portal will take you anywhere you want to go, why are there multiple portals at all?
Well, at one point in time, sir, I used to be able to tether the portals to one particular place and have them go from one place to another. So you see inside here, there are multiple doors. And so I could just have the portal system up and people could come and go as they please to any of the locations that have been set here. Does that make sense?
It does.
Kind of. I'll accept an answer. That's okay.
Great, I don't have the time to explain, or the energy really, to explain how portals work, sir. It's just, where do you want... Let me start here. I think I've got enough in me to make 4 or 5 more portals. And I can take you anywhere, and I can leave them one up at a time, so you can go there, and you can come back, and then I can make another one. But I am limited, sir. And madam, sirs and madam, I apologize.
That's okay.
So, Okay, well, thank you. So, where do you want to go?
Well, we haven't really discussed that yet, Tether. Give us a second. Guys, I only know of one, and that's at Drosden Mill. That'd be a good place to start.
I think you should send just me to Castahaven so I can commit 2 lobotomies.
Well, we can go there next, possibly. Although,
I've heard splitting up the party is never a good idea.
I can't cast 2 portals at once anyway.
well, that's actually not a bad thought, Archie. If we could find Jason and Argo's lab, maybe there's stones there. Maybe Brother Gansel didn't steal all of them.
Well, if he was a thief, why wouldn't he steal all of them?
I think that whatever choice we make probably needs to have something to do with the stone if we're going to bring them back here and take them into the Palace of Withering Stone.
Yeah, it seems like we need to get all the stones, but Marbark, where did you get that one from?
What one?
Marbark, don't gaslight me right now.
So where are we headed first? Where do you guys think these stones might be? If we need to look for them, surely we should go and find them. But I can't even begin to know where to look. I think Drosden Mill might have been a good idea, though. Let's go there.
Every fucking time with you. Yeah. Always lying. I mean, yeah, keep doing it. Good job, bud.
Oh, you're back now. Okay, whatever, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I need you here anymore.
Oh, no? What are you gonna do?
Look, I've got my special gold energy now that I don't even know if I need the purple stuff anymore.
Go ahead and try to do something with the gold energy. I dare you.
I try to cast a tiny Eldritch Blast with just a finger.
Oh, yeah, watch this.
Is he?
What does that look like for us? Like, are you just shooting a finger gun? Is that like...
Just try it, dude. Just do it in the air. Just go.
Marbark, that doesn't explain anything, Marbark.
Am I also talking out loud?
Are you talking out loud?
I'd like to think so.
Okay, yeah. You guys can't hear the sword.
I was about to be like, hey, Marbark, who the hell are you talking to?
What? Shut up. Who are you talking to? Let's go.
All right, whatever. No need to get so testy, jeez.
We're not talking about testicles here.
I think we need to go to Drosden Mill.
We never did figure out who killed the bandit camp leader, did we?
Yeah, fuck the whole murder mystery thing.
It was fun for a second until we got pulled into a portal.
Oops.
Whoops.
Plot holes. All right. Okay.
To Drosden Mill. Who hasn't voted? Let's go.
Archie, are you okay with Drosden Mill? You are the leader. You get the final say.
Yeah, at this point, I'm honestly, whatever gets me the fuck out of saving the world faster, so that I can go back to murdering the man who murdered my brother. You know, whatever the choice is. If that's Drosden Mill, then not. Yeah, it's fine with me.
I actually would really like to help you do that. I don't like Aeneas very much.
Let me give you guys a little bit of information. So let's talk about where the stones are that we know of. We know one is in Marbark's bag.
Yep.
We potentially know there's one in Drosden Mill.
Yep.
We
know that Port Wayworth had 2, but Marbark got one of them, right?
Did Port Wayworth have 2? Oh, we left the last time we saw one. It was underground.
So Marbark has the one that was in Six's head.
Yeah.
Which was the one in Port Wayworth.
Yep.
Which
Okay.
was the one in Port that he stole from Port
I couldn't
Wayworth.
remember if Port Wayworth had 2 or not.
The
Okay.
other one that was kind of involved in that storyline was the one in the Hadley compound underground with Dormlaut the Revenant.
Oh, yeah.
The one that was.
We still have no
yeah.
fucking clue where that asshole is.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on down there. Those are the ones that you know exist.
So that's 3.
So just those 3? I thought there were more.
And then there's one in Six's chest.
No, man, I thought there were more that we already knew of.
We know of the one that was... Oh, yeah, no, that was the one in Arcus. The one in Arcus was the one that we put into the bag. that Margbark threw into the bag.
Then we pulled out.
Then we pulled
that
out underground.
at
That's
the
the same
Hadley
That's the one.
So
Yeah,
that's
with
3.
Stormlab.
We only know 3 of 6.
Yeah, you're right.
We have 3 of 6.
And I guess we are not counting the one in 6's chessboard.
no,
That would be the 4th one.
that's a smaller stone than the rest of them. All the
Oh.
other ones look kind
Okay.
Yeah,
of
it
the
doesn't
same.
seem like it is the same
Yeah,
thing.
we don't
I mean,
know
it's the same thing, just not big
Yeah,
enough.
we don't know what the one in 6's chessboard is actually doing. So
Okay, so I think we've all decided on Drosden Mill first.
Okay.
All right, Drosden it is.
Okay, so you guys tell Tether you want to go to Drosden Mill. And he starts speaking an incantation, waving his hands around, and you can see a flash on inside one of the arches on the wall, and this large blue portal spiral out into the distance from it. On the other side, you can see sort of a moving stained glass look of the outside of Drosden Mill. You can see like trees and
That's pretty
houses
cool.
and stuff.
I immediately hold out my hand, both of my hands, and say, "All right, let's do this together." And I reach out one hand to Archie and one hand to Osiris.
Is the portal open?
Yeah, the portal's open.
I walk through.
Archie,
I walk up behind 6 and grab him on the hips like a Titanic type of scene real fast.
oh,
and
Margbark.
6 says, I feel like I can fly.
No, Margbark, you're here. There's nothing I fear.
Osiris is just standing there with the most blankest of looks on her face, and she's like kind of zoned out, honestly.
I pick up Osiris and run through the portal.
There was like a bit of drool like coming down her face, like just like what?
That's precisely why I walked through.
Okay, so is everyone's gone?
God.
Just Margbark's just kind of standing there at this point, right?
Near, far,
Okay, yeah, Margbark walks in there.
Okay.
He looks a little nervous. Like he kind of like touches it first, puts his hand in and out for a second, looks at his hand, and he walks in.
Yeah, okay. Everyone passes through the portal. And Pudridge looks over to Tether, looks to the portal, and he says,
History of the making.
and he
Oh,
follows you
Pudridge
guys
is coming
through.
with us. Yeah, Pudridge.
Pudridge, you idiot.
Oh man, Pudridge is gonna die.
Let's
he
go,
should not
Pudridge.
be here.
Let's
Pudridge
go.
is the bad guy.
Of all the people you could have made NPC PCs. Oh wait, no.
He's
hold
not
on.
gonna fight. Like, he doesn't have skills. He
NPC PCs, Will says.
He's a good thing for verbalizing bullshit. What's that called?
Exposition.
Exposition. Thank you. Yes, exposition.
You're
Thank you. Okay. You all make it to the portal. You see Pudridge comes through on the other side, and you can see back through the area that you came through. Basically, just this hovering portal and the stained glass look of the other side, where you can see the room, Tether's room. And you are now all in Drosden Mill.
Yay!
It is eerily quiet.
No.
Hello, dear listeners. This is Will. Thank you so much for listening to episode 49 of the Neverthere campaign. Our next episode will release on June the 24th, so follow us to listen to new episodes as soon as they release. If you're enjoying our podcast, drop a rating on Spotify or your favorite podcast platform. If you'd like more NetherRealm content, follow us at NetherRealm on YouTube and TikTok, and at NetherRealm Podcast on Instagram. Stop by netherrealm.com to check out all kinds of cool info about the Neverthere settings, and maybe show some support by getting yourself something nice from the merch store. That's the end of the plug. So let's get back to the gang and see what kind of ruckus they're going to make in Drosden Mill.
you guys find yourself back in Drosden Mill. There is no movement around. The buildings all look untouched by physical attack. The sounds that were once coming from the mill itself are quiet, and it is late morning already here as you've teleported here.
All right, you gents ready to go punch Wilfred, whatever, Drosden in his fucking face? Because I am.
Well, I don't know about punching him in his face, but we can at least punch his doors.
I begin to march off to the mill with my axe out.
I follow
Agreed.
him
Okay. I pull out my mace
with
as
my
well.
didgeridoo.
We're like a whole ass army.
A whole ass of 4 of us. 5 of us.
You make it to the mill, and you can see, as you go in there, the office in the back, the sort of frosted windows are lit up, and there is movement inside.
Dope. Well, this is fucking
I
easy.
haul ass.
I follow Archie.
Like I'm not even stopping. I'm shouldering the door when we get like I'm on a mission to fuck someone's day up.
Let's
Okay.
let's drop kick it together.
I'm faster than you, so that's not possible.
Oh, he is faster than me. I was gonna argue that point, but no, Archie is 100% way faster.
Way
than,
faster.
than all of
Way
us.
faster.
So we're like lagging behind.
Osiris is trying her best.
All right, Archie, roll strength athletics.
Natural 20!
Of course.
You are.
Can I
you
shoulder
lying.
it and like land on it and surf into the room? Not very far, obviously, but
Yes, you could. Yeah, that's fine. So you, because it's a narrow room, crash through this door and slide all the way till you get to the other side. What I'm thinking is both like axes in your hands and all your arms ready just to toss at this motherfucker.
I don't have my coat on, so it's just my great axe.
Oh, okay. Just your great axe. Okay. Yeah. So you slide in your great axe at the ready and you crash into the other door.
And I
Other side.
look, is there somebody in here?
Wilfred Drosden.
I look at him in a very calm manner. I just go, here's Archie.
You get a better look at Wilfred Drosden. He is staring at a white stone on his desk. His eyes slowly move up from it to you. And you can see now that his eyes are completely white as he raises his head. He doesn't acknowledge you with words. His expression does not change. He just stares at you.
At this point, you see, I think everybody else makes it to the room. And Six runs over, grabs the stone.
You reach out for the stone, and Wilfred Drosden closes his hands around it.
I punch him.
Oh, yeah, we're about to kill Wilfred Drosden. He's an empty now, so I mean.
You go up and you punch him. Go ahead and roll to hit at advantage.
I mean, his.
Non-natural 20.
Okay.
I was
You
trying
hit
to
him?
like, jar him enough to get him off the stone. That's all it really was.
His head drops back with your punch and slowly raises back up. You can see the cut above his brow where you punched him and blood trickles down around his eye. He just stares at you and keeps hold of the stone.
Oh,
I look at Six. I look at Margbar. I look at Osiris. All right, well, I'm all out of ideas. Normally punching someone in the face works, and it didn't here, so.
well, it's obvious that he's not a normal person.
Do you think he's in there? Do you think Wilfred's in there?
I don't know. Let's try. Wilfred Drosden.
No response.
All right, good. I punch him again.
Does he even, like, acknowledge the name? Like, does he kind of give any sort of recognition to, like, his name?
No indication. Archie punches him again. His head once again raises. There's another nick.
All right, I'm
On his
good. That
face.
was just because he lied to us, so I'm good now.
Twice. He lied to us a bunch of times, actually. Maybe more punches.
Probably
Oh.
not.
I think this is what Vieri was calling the empties.
Well, I think the empties were specifically talking about dead people. I don't know that he's dead.
I don't think he has a soul.
The empties could move around too. He's not moving at all.
How about this? All right, I'm going to go behind Wilford Drosden and pick him up and kind of pull him backwards. Hey, pull the stone the other way.
Why don't you just full Nelson him? It'll make him take his hands. I mean, it'll make him drop it.
So six goes behind him and grabs him underneath his armpits and does a full Nelson on him and kind of pulls his arms back where he can't possibly still reach the stone and have a hold on it, so that we can take it and put it into Mark Bark's bag. Hey, put this into Mark Bark's bag. Put this into the
hang on, hang on.
If he lets go of it,
roll athletics.
Oh, come on! I need one of those Bruce rolls. This dice has been pretty good so far, guys. I rolled a 17 my first roll. This is a 16 plus 2, 18.
You are unable to make him raise his arms. He remains holding the stone.
Hey, I could use a little help. Can you guys? Hey.
Okay, how about this? You grab one arm, I'll grab the other, and we'll just pull in opposite directions.
Agreed. Let's do that.
Okay, all right. Ready?
6, you get to roll again. This is giving you advantage, so you just get one more roll.
That's an 18 plus 2. This dice is weighted pretty good for me, so that's a 20, not a natural 20.
Yeah, you two are able to pull his arms apart. The stone falls to the desk, and he tries to struggle very hard against you, trying to scramble back to the stone.
Osiris, Archie, grab it. Put it in the Yansport.
Osiris grabs.
Okay, you have it.
I put it in the Yansport of holding.
You do that.
I do that. It's a thing. It's done. Okay. All right, there.
As soon as you do that, he goes limp. He stops struggling against you. His head drops down, and he's just standing there.
I check for a pulse.
There's a pulse.
Okay, good.
All right, put him on the ground, leave him there. Let's go.
Well, we fucking...
Yeah, I think we're done
yeah,
here.
I mean,
We got what
honestly,
we came for. Let's get the fuck out
Are
of
all
here.
the stones going to be this easy? This is pretty dope. I think we did pretty good.
Hey, Six, stop talking and leave.
Yeah, let's get out of here. And Mark Bark turns to leave. Mark Bark's getting out of there. He's got the stone. He's gone.
Okay.
I keep an eye on Wilford Drosden as we walk out.
Okay. You back out of the room, keeping an eye on him. He just remains there limp.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, hold on. Let's...
No, let's not hold on. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Honestly, I don't even know this guy.
No holding on. Let's go.
I'm good to go.
And Mark Bark is just walking. He's halfway out the building.
Well, I just... Oh, okay.
All right, look.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Six is like, I want to know what's going on. Archie's like, I'm gonna cut his fucking head off if we don't leave, because this is not. I'm not.
This seems...
Yep, time to go.
Okay. Bandit... we should stop by the bandit camp. Is that right?
Yeah. Probably. I think we should go check on them and probably go check on Kef too. Make sure that what a dwarf, amphibious dwarf. What did I call him? Amphibious. Yeah, whatever. Make sure he didn't do anything fucking.
Didn't he have a name? What was his
Jeff.
name?
Jeff. It wasn't Jeff.
Yeah. No.
My
wait,
name's
was it
Mountain Dew.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, we need to go make sure Mountain Dew didn't. I don't know. Murder
Jeff? The
Kef.
name's Dorito.
No, you named him, Emily. You named him
Rico.
No, don't tell me. Rico.
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 Yeah.
Rico.
Rico
I've
Suave.
I've wondered about Rico. Okay. So bandit camp first, and then Kef.
I'd also like to make sure that Jefferson and he didn't die when we sent him out.
Oh, that's right, Jefferson.
The dog.
Oh, Jefferson and the
Pete.
dog. What's the
Pete.
dog's name? Pete. Oh, dude, there's so many characters I've forgotten about.
I'll never forget about Rangy, and I've never met Rangy.
Yeah, we need to go make sure Pete and Jefferson are all right. And Usunk. Usunk's not going to be happy to see us, though, considering we told him we'd do a job and then we just fucking, yeah.
Once we get away from here, we should discuss what just happened. I don't know that getting stones should be that easy.
Well, let's not waste time.
I mean, I don't know. You know what? His soul's probably in the stone or something. But, I don't fucking care because that guy's a fucking asshole. Let's go.
Look, we've had a difficult time at a lot of things we've tried to do. I think it's not time now that we start bitching about things being too easy, Six.
It was pretty easy, though.
We should just take this win and go.
God is a bitch.
Wise words.
What?
What did you say?
Did you say God's a bitch?
That's what I said with my mouth.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
he did.
feels.
Wow.
That
He
feels
said
real
that
bad.
with his mouth.
Well,
yeah,
you're fucked.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That was. I was talking about DM God. I was talking about DM
Repent.
God. I was talking about
Repent.
DM God.
Hey, you better say your prayers tonight,
repent.
dude. Like,
No, no.
You're about to
No,
get smote
not-
right here, right
You're
I'm
now.
gonna
talking
wake
about
up dead.
DM world,
Jesus.
Lear God. Okay, all right.
yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just fucking.
What are you
with
guys doing?
dear brother in Christ.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, Tanner, we don't know.
Going
we weren't
to the bandit
expecting
camp.
We weren't
Around.
expecting to walk
Go
in
to
and
the
grab a
bandit camp.
stone and be like, "Woo, we got it!" What do we do now?
You had one chance to beat him on a strength roll, and I was going to murder him in that room.
I
So
would
it's
have been
okay.
okay with that. That guy sucked, if I remember correctly. Anyways, all right. Bandit camp.
Bandit camp.
You all make your way through the forest to the bandit camp. As you remember, it's not really that far off from the town, but as you get there, you would expect there to be guards out front, like your last time being here, but there is not. However, you do hear some movement inside, some commotion.
I thought I warned Usank that if he saw black clouds or I don't know, I can't remember.
He did.
Yeah,
you
but how
did.
are they going to get out of the way of that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Either
you
way,
know.
yeah, okay. Into the bandit camp we go.
Yep, okay. So you guys make your way into the bandit camp, and the commotion there is Usank and two other bandits trying to repair one of the tents, the primary tent. And they end up finalizing it and setting it up as you make your way back in. Usank crosses his arms as you guys walk up.
Look who decides to return.
Yo, what up?
Yeah, I mean, I could have not. I figured I'd come see how things were, considering Drosden Mill is wiped off the face of the earth, and Wilfred Drosden is probably, his soul's probably in another dimension being torn to bits or something.
What do you mean?
Usank, our old friend, how's life been since we solved all your problems?
What? First off,
Hiya. We'd never met before.
Hey, this is Osiris.
hi.
My name's Six.
Hey, Usank, do you know Half Orc Strong Guy?
Are you who is half orc strong guy?
Her fiance.
That's incredibly racist to assume that just because.
He said he had like 15 brothers, so I thought I'd give it a shot.
Are you saying that your fiance is an orc, and because I'm an orc, we must be
He's
related?
actually half orc, as his name says.
So you'd be half related.
I'm also half orc, which is why I am Usank half war.
Oh, so you are totally related.
My gods. Why have you come back?
We just wanted to check on our old friend.
We're not friends.
Well, actually, I wanted to see if Jefferson made it back. Or Pete, for that matter.
Jefferson. No. Jefferson left with only a fucking note.
Ah, good on him.
Oh, we wanted to let you know who stabbed your leader.
Who stabbed my leader?
Oh, it was Aeneas Oliver Hadley.
Oh, yes, we did solve that part of the mystery. Aeneas Hadley. What a dick.
Who is this Aeneas Hadley?
He's a dick.
I think you should. Well, he owns a distribution company in Port Wayworth.
Alright, I don't want
Alright,
to be
wait,
that
just
guy.
fucking wait. Just wait. Alright, let's start over. Did whatever the hell happened to Drosden Mill happen to your camp as well?
I don't know what happened to Drosden Mill.
Giant smoke monster takes people, they don't come back, they disappear. It's like they were never there, you don't remember them.
It's that anomaly you warned me about
did come this way, and me and my 2 men were able to escape from it.
Him and his 2 men. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Wait, that means Jefferson's still alive.
Yeah, he remembers him.
Well, he knew about Jefferson having left with only a note.
All right, well,
Yeah, I think this is pointless. I'm realizing.
well, he's alive. Truthfully, he's the only one I spoke to and cared about. So let's go check on Kef and make sure that Rico. Was that what the dwarf's name was? I look at 6.
Rika,
Let's go make sure Rico didn't, I don't know, stab Kef. Not that I think he
do you really
could,
think that
but
Rico could stab Kef? Of all people. She turned me into a rabbit.
I don't know, but honestly, I'm just trying to get more information from Rico so we can figure out where the hell we're going to go next. Usonk, good luck.
Wait. And he starts rummaging through a pack nearby, and he brings out a sealed piece of paper that has a wax seal on it. Jefferson left this for you when he left his other note for me. I'm not one to open mail that's not for me. That's a federal offense.
Federal offense?
That's a bad word.
Interchangeable with fuck.
That's a
That's
fuck?
what I said. It is a fuck. Here.
I take it and I open it. Oh, thanks, I appreciate that, Usonk.
Usonk, good luck to you. Bye. And we read it on the way to Kef's.
I read it out loud.
Okay. Inside it says, "Hello, friends. I wanted to give you one last piece. We talked about her favorite flowers. They were daisies. See you never. Jefferson and Pete."
And at the end of it says, boof.
Whose
No, we knew they were daisies. He told us that already.
flowers?
His sisters.
But a daisy is what was found on the leader, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Usonk, never mind. We're leaving. We're done with this. This is a plot hole. Bye.
What's the pothole?
Well, we just figured it out, I guess.
But we asked about daisies because I asked Jefferson when we were walking about flowers.
It's a plot hole now, baby.
How's their plot hole?
Because
So you implying that Jefferson just lied to me? That's what you're implying.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure that that's what you're. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay, no plot holes. Thank you. You cleared it up, Tanner.
All right, cool.
You guys are just like, oh no, okay, Jefferson did it. Fucking whatever.
I was hoping that Usonk would take his army of people and go to Port Wayworth and fuck them up.
You mean
then
his
I
army
realized
of
he's
2
got
people?
2, exactly. That's all the people he's
Yeah.
ever had.
Me and my 2 men.
That's all
not
the
all.
people he's ever had.
In his eyes,
Yeah,
it's
and
too.
that's what I
right.
mean.
He
That's what
doesn't
I mean.
remember anyone else. So.
And yet you guys don't care. You guys don't care that Jefferson killed Owen.
I do care.
No, we
I'm
care.
getting there.
Okay.
I'm
No.
getting
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah.
Everyone else just like, I fucking
Because he
Owen-
lied. Because yeah,
Owen must have killed her.
is that? I mean, can we extrapolate that? from
That's
that?
what I'm extrapolating.
He told you that she was murdered while picking her favorite flowers, which are daisies.
So,
To Kef's.
You know, Usonk, how much did you really know about Owen?
Owen was good at what he did, which wasn't always good.
Pretty concise.
I'm going to give you a hypothetical. Would you consider someone who perhaps took the life of, I don't know, maybe an innocent girl or something like that, would you consider them well favored in your eyes? Or would it be irrelevant?
I would say they were a coward.
Well, you may want to reconsider your opinion of Owen and Jefferson. That's all I can say. And I hand him the note.
The daisy. Your words are sound.
All right. Well, so I guess technically we did find your answer for you. It just, it took us a couple weeks. If I ever see you again, I'll explain why it took us a couple weeks, but we're kind of in a hurry. So, yeah, good luck with everything out here. We'll see you around.
If you'd like to find me again, I will be making a house or taking a house in Drosden Mill. It is empty.
Wilford's still there, in his mill. Kind of.
Don't worry, he won't put up a fight.
And if he does, I don't know, just tie him up. Something's wrong with him.
actually, you should run the mill.
A business.
That's a good idea.
Not a bad idea.
I mean, it's probably a lot better than, I don't know, sitting in the woods hoping nobody shanks you.
Listen, I know one of my really good friends tried to go legit, and I think that's the way you should go. Go legit. Create a business.
Yes, I shall quit and go legit. And you guys leave the fucking bandit camp.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
we do.
Yay!
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We leave.
All right.
We get the fuck out of there.
As you all head towards Kef Motz's house, you hear a wind in the distance cut through the trees nearby. And then
Is that a Durgan?
Auga! Auga!